So I'll be talking about how has AI changed the world. So let us begin with what exactly is artificial intelligence. Well, artificial intelligence refers to a branch of computer science that is concerned with building smart choices, capable of performing tasks that typically require human intelligence. For example, speech recognition, problem solving, learning, and planning. To go over some real life examples of artificial intelligence, we'll now begin with Siri. All of us are pretty familiar with Siri, Apple's personal assistant. She's a friendly voice activated computer that we can interact with. Next, Alexa. Its usefulness and uncanny ability to decipher speech from anywhere in the room has made a revolutionary product. It has helped us scour the web for information, shop, schedule info, set alarms, and many other activities. And lastly, Tesla, which is possibly the smartest car ever made. Because of its predictive abilities, self-driving features, and sheer technological coolness, these vehicles are only getting smarter and smarter, thanks to their over-the-air updates. So for this presentation, I have conducted two case studies on two different countries. The first country I'll be talking about is AI in China. China is on the race to become the world's first global superpower for artificial intelligence. China is ensuring that its economic, military, and diplomatic interests are safeguarded this way. China aims to become the world's largest economic power and to provide its people with adequate prosperity guaranteed by a politically stable system. The nation's vast population and diverse industry mix can generate huge volumes of data and provide an enormous market. China's biggest tech companies are making significant breakthroughs in the field of AI. So now, where exactly can AI be found in China? Well, AI can be found in Chinese classrooms, military, healthcare, streets, and many other places. So let us start with AI in Chinese schools. Schools in China are using AI effectively not only for teachers but students as well. Teachers use headbands that monitor a child's level of concentration. Robots analyze children's health and engagement levels. Students wear uniform with pre-installed chips to track their location. There are surveillance cameras that monitor how often students check their phones. Facial recognition is used to monitor the entry and exit of students and teachers in the campus. Even parents are more enthused to send their children to such tutorials. They believe it's an innovative and brilliant way to learn while having fun. Next, we have AI in the Chinese military. Experts say that AI will help train commandos whose personalities are mapped, providing a rich model for algorithm-based genetic optimization that captures the complexities of the commandos and how they respond to tactical situations. According to Chinese analysis, this will potentially improve combat training for new recruits by placing them in hard and unavoidable situations and allowing them to tackle the situation. Most of all, China's capacity for weapon development is high with an approximate annual budget of $250 billion and projected spending of $4.5 billion on drone technology. AI in Chinese healthcare. China is using AI very effectively to tackle the outbreak of COVID-19. During these times, AI is being used to track and identify outbreaks in different locations across the country, help diagnose the virus, deliver medical supplies, sterilize, and deliver food and supplies to patient ward. Lastly, we have AI on China's streets. China has installed over 20 million surveillance cameras on its streets. These cameras are powered by the government and controlled by the government and have facial recognition technology that can identify any of its citizens and provide the source with all of its citizens' details. This camera system, facilitated with artificial intelligence technology, is part of the Skynet operation, which is China's anti-corruption program and helps track down fugitives. These cameras have also helped prevent many kidnappings, illegal activities, and various other crimes in the country, since the accused and the victim can be identified easily by the police. However, not everyone is happy with this surveillance. Some people feel it's invading their privacy. The next case study I conducted is in AI in the United States. The United States rules the AI supremacy as of now. However, by 2030, China aims to outpace the world in this AI race, which poses a major challenge for the US. In an executive signed in an executive order signed in 2019, which aims to promote trust, train people for a changing workforce, and protect national interests, security, and values, all using AI. The American AI initiative is guided by 5 principles. They are driving technological breakthroughs, driving the development of appropriate technical standards, training workers with the appropriate and technical standards, um, and using their skill to develop and apply AI technologies, protecting American values using civil liberties and privacy, and fostering public trust and confidence in AI technology. And lastly, protecting the US technological advance in AI while promoting an international environment which supports innovation. So now, where can AI be found in the US? Well, AI can be found in US classrooms, similar to military classrooms. Let us now begin with AI in the US classrooms. AI has found its way in classrooms in the States. Not only is it easy for teachers to use, but also adapts quite quickly both to both the students and the teachers. AI is used to make classrooms more interactive, as well as to decrease administrative workload. Next, we have AI in the US military. The US government pursued an aggressive campaign to incorporate AI into the Army as part of its $17 billion budget under the National Defense Authorization Act. They believe AI can be extremely beneficial in making the Army more formidable and turning over decisions and Army operations to non-human intelligence. Lastly, we have AI in US healthcare and medicinal field. AI has become one of the first lines of defense in the States during these times. Hospitals are using it to help screen and triage patients and identify who will most likely succumb to the virus. Faces are being scanned to check temperatures and harnessing fitness tracker data to zero in on individual cases and potential clusters. So to conclude and answer the question, how has AI changed the world? AI will improve the efficiency of our workplaces to a great extent. AI frees up humans for tasks which humans can do better, that is, those involving creativity or empathy. Even in the field of healthcare and medicine, with better diagnostics, AI can greatly influence healthcare. Medical costs can be reduced, as well as care for patients will dramatically improve. With AI controlling our streets and essentially traffic control, hours of congestion on the road and long commute hours will rarely take place, increasing our productivity. The defense sector of nations will benefit greatly from this advancement. Combat training and weapon advancements will be honed. Even crime rates will go down thanks to facial recognition. All in all, except for people who choose to live remotely and stay away from any kind of technology, one's life will be greatly impacted by AI in the following years. New opportunities for humans to enhance their productivity and show their skill sets will come, and one must learn a lot during those times.